Croeso nôl I Stadiwm Principality. Ni eisoes wedi gweld Coleg Gwent yn ennill pencampwriaeth ysgolion a Cholegau y Merched. Ond tro y bechgyn yw hi nawr. Ysgol Glantaf yn herio Coleg y Cymoedd. Ath y dau dîm ma cwrdd llynedd yn y rownd gynderfynol a credwch I fi, oedd e'n gêm a hanner.
Rownd gynderfynol, cyngrau'r ysgolion a Cholegau Cymru. Trwydiad yn y blaen, I bas arall, ar sgôr cynnar I Glantaf. Edwards, a mae'r Cymoedd wedi ymateb mewn steil. Yn dechrau teimlo fel fydd ni'n dalcan calad I Coleg y Cymoedd. Mae yna yn y fasged, a mae Jack Gionteci wedi sgorio. A mi oedd yn sgôr, y Cymoedd wedi ei slap yng ngwyneb Glantaf. Cwmer, dod drws cefn. Arbennig! Mae wedi cael ei rhangipio. Mae ras ymlaen. Ta neb am stopio. Caelan Edwards. Di'r dorf methu credu'r peth. Y cloc wedi curo Glantaf. Am led o rygbi dyn ni weld. Ond am berfformiad gan Coleg y Cymoedd.
Swan Lilycap, prif hyfforddwr merched dan deunaw a ymddiheiriadau chi gyd fyna. Falle'r gêm gorau dwi'n rhoi wedi weld oedd y gêm na. A fi'n hanes yn ailadrodd ei hun tybed. Coleg y Cymoedd yn erbyn Ysgol Glantaf yn rownd derfynol y bechgyn ysgolion a Cholegau Cymru. A mae'r gwesteion mor da dyn ni, o'n i'n ysu jyst I roi cyflwyniad bach yn nhw bach yn gynnar. Swan Lilycap, wrth gwrs, prif hyfforddwr tîm merched dan deunaw a chyn capten Glantaf, Teddy Williams sy'n ymuno da fi. Teddy, cyn capten, oes da ti atgofion melys o'r tîm ma?
Loads o atgofion melys, chwarae I Glantaf. Yn edrych rôl chwarae'r gemau gyda'ch ffrindiau chi ac rhai o'r gemau fi wedi mwynhau'r gorau yn gyrfa fi. A chwarae teg I hyfforddwr Glantaf, o'n nhw'n gwneud jobyn siwr gymaint fan gyrfa'r fi. Yn amlwg nhw'n methu hyfforddi unrhyw cyflymder mewn I fi. Ond, maen nhw'n gwneud jobyn gwych. Lot o boes wedi dod trwyddo yn ddiweddar. Ac, chwarae teg nhw. Maen nhw'n gwneud job da.
Ti dal gyda'r un gas o ysgal ti ar y fideo yna?
Ddim yn gyfres iawn.
Gwych. Rhaid, Swan, a mae'r tlws ma wedi bod ym mhob man ar draws Cymru, Llandovery, Llynedd, wrth gwrs, os mae Cymoedd yn ennill heddiw ma, nhw fydd ar frig y tabl o'r pobl sydd wedi ennill y tlws mwyaf. Bydd y profiad yna'n helpu nhw heno, ti'n meddwl?
Bydd y profiad yna'n helpu oherwydd, maen nhw'n fian yn dod fan hyn ac maen nhw'n gwybod sut I ennill fan hyn yn Stadiwm Principality, falle gwahanol I Glantaf, ond hefyd, I fod yn y Ffeinal blwyddyn diwethaf a colli Llandovery, falle bydd hwnna yn meddyliau nhw hefyd.
A Teddy, ni wedi sôn am y Cymoedd, maen nhw'n gyfarwydd iawn a ennill y tlws ma. Mae Glantaf heb ennill eto. Efe heno yw amser I nhw?
Maen nhw heb ennill eto, ond maen nhw wedi dod yn agos iawn. Gymaint o weithiau, pryd o'n i wedi dod yn agos methu cael ei dros y llinell. Blwyddyn diwetha, nhw'n colli yn yr rownd cynderfynol fel ni wedi weld, a cymor cyn ni, nhw'n colli fan hyn yn y ffeinal. Felly, gobeithio gallwn nhw cael dros y llinell heddiw, a dwi'n credu maen nhw'n heiddi fo am yr gwaith maen nhw wedi gwneud dros yr blynyddoedd diwethaf.
Gwych. Wel, cyn I ni edrych ar y tîmau yn mwy fanol, gadewch I ni weld sut maen nhw wedi cyrraedd y pwynt ma. Glantaf o'r fennodd ar frig y tabl. 7 gêm, 6 buddugoliaeth ac 1 gêm gyfartal. 1 yn y rownd gynderfynol wythnos diwetha. Ysgol yr Eglwys Newydd oedd yn ymwelwyr mewn gêm darfu Gorllewin Caerdydd. Roedd Glantaf yn rhy gryf ac yn sgorio 8 cais. Hon y gorau gan y canolwr Will Adams I ennill o 50 pwynt I 15. Curoedd Coleg y Cymoedd pencampwr llynedd, Coleg Llandovery o 29 pwynt I 17. Y cais hon gan y cefnwr Rhys Wyatt yn selio'r fuddugoliaeth I roi'r Cymoedd yn rownd dyfynol am yr ail flwyddyn yn olynol. Colli oedd hanes y Cymoedd llynedd, Coleg Llandovery yn rhy gryf ar y dydd. A tybed faint mae tîm Geraint Lewis wedi dysgu. Beth yw'r teimlad ymysg y chwaraewyr fi'n clywed chi'n gofyn? Wel, mae'r prif hyfforddwr allan ar y cae gyda Griff McKee.
Geraint Lewis efo fi man hyn. Geraint, da chi'n y rownd derfynol am yr ail flwyddyn yn olynol. Sut mae'n teimlo?
Ni'n edrych mlaen yn fawr iawn am yr chlysur, falch iawn o'r bechgyn. Chymryd gweithio'n galed nawr am rai nhw am 2 flynedd, a boes eraill chymryd dod mewn i'r raglen y blwyddyn hyn. A mae'n gwobr am y gwaith maen nhw wedi gwneud trwy'r flwyddyn.
blwyddyn dwytha, nath chi chwarae Glantaf ym Mhar Cyrarfe am glasur o gêm. Ydy hwnna'n rhoi hyder i'r tîm heno yma?
Blwyddyn diwetha'n iawn, a ni'n gwybod maen nhw'n tîm cryf, ni'n gwybod maen nhw'n dan sherus iawn, maen nhw'n cystadleuol iawn, a wedi gan ardal y dacl, ond ni blwyddyn nawr yn mwy eiddfed, a ni hoffi ni feddwl, ti'n bach mwy o reolaeth gyda ni ar ein chwarae, a bod dim eisiau, falle beth dangos ni blwyddyn diwetha o mynd lawr a wedyn gorfod dod nôl o sgwrdd a uchel.
Diolch yn fawr iawn, pob lwc heno yma. Dwi'n mynd i ffindio Ben Cwmer lawr fy yma, ciciwr y tîm heno yma. Dwi'n meddwl bod o'n mynd yr holl ffordd i'r ystys bella, felly dewch efo fi. So ni yn loncian, ond dwi ddim yn mynd i fynd i ganol y cynnesu fyny. Ond mae Ben Cwmer, un o'r chwaraewyr i gadw llygad ar heno yma. Oedd o'n ser yn y gêm yn rownd gynderfynol blwyddyn dwytha. Ac ers hynny, mae di camu fyny chwarae i dîm Caerdydd yn Super Rugby Cymru. Ben, do you mind just coming over just to draw am eiliad? Ben, sy'n rwy ti, yn amlwg, da ni'n ôl yn y Principality, nes di chwarae yma llynedd. Ydy'n teimlo'n wahanol blwyddyn yma?
Ie, wrth gwrs, ni'n tîm mwy a dyn nawr. Blwyddyn diwetha, roedd yn little bit of boys o lleoedd wahanol. Ond ni'n dyn, ni di dod yn dyn blogyn.
Ie, dwi wedi darllen ar-lein bod ti'n teimlo fel o ti'n mewn brwydr rhwng ti a Carwyn Leged-Jones. Be ti di wneud yn wahanol eleni baratoi ar gyfer y gêm?
Wel, like fe wedi dweud, last year roedd fi'n gwneud un yn erbyn un battle, ond y blwyddyn yma dwi'n gwybod mae'n tîm sy'n 15 aside, so yeah, dwi'n gwybod.
Ben, pob lwc heno yma, dwi'n edrych ymlaen i weld ti'n mynd. Lot o gyffro felly unwaith eto ar gyfer yr ail gêm o ddwy heno yma, y boi sy'n mynd ben nesaf.
Ie, dewch yn ni edrych yn mwy fanol ar dîm Coleg y Cymoedd. Felly, nawr tîm yma heddi wedi chwarae yn y ffeinal llynedd, ond tybed a fydd y profiad yn helpu nhw heno. Teddy, un i wylio yn y pac yw'r wythwr Ioan Deisi.
Ie, mae Ioan Deisi yn chwaraewr dda iawn i'r Cymoedd. Mae'n arwain y tîm yn dda gyda Ben Cwmer ac mae'n amlwg iawn gyda'r pil yn ei ddwylo. Mae'n hoffi cario'r pil, mae'n cael Cymoedd dros y llinell fantais lot ac bydd yn tipyn o sialens i'r rhengol Glantaf i ddelio gyda fo heddi.
Gwych, a Siwan, ni wedi clywed gan Ben Cwmer, oedd e'n wych yn y ffainal blwyddyn diwetha, a mae'n dipyn o dalent yn sicr, ond mae'r ddau yn y canol wedi syrenu blwyddyn yma. Ceilan Edwards a Ioan Leishon wedi sgorio 13 cais rhwngddyn nhw.
13 cais yn tipyn o her, ti'n gwybod, a mae'r cysylltiad rhwng y dwy boys yn y canol Edwards a Leishon. Maen nhw wedi bod yn chwarae gyda'i gilydd am 2 blynedd yn y canol nawr, a maen nhw'n gwybod ei gilydd fel inside out, so bydden nhw tipyn o threat heddi, a fi'n disgwyl lot o'r boys yma.
Ie, wel, mae'r cefnogwyr ar ei ffordd i'r stadiwm. Mae llai na 10 munud tan y gic gyntaf. Ond, dewch ni weld beth sy'r S4C dros y dyddiau nesaf. Ar nos Iau, mae Cwins Caerfyrddin yn erbyn Caerdydd nos fori yw e. Chwarter awr wedi 7 am y gic gyntaf yna. Ar dydd Sadwrn am 5 munud wedi 3, clwb rygbi Montalban yn erbyn y Gwelch. Bach o pêl-droed i chi wedyn, 20 munud wedi 5, Met Caerdydd yn erbyn Caernarfon, a clwb rygbi wedyn am 7:15, Caerdydd yn herio Ulster. Ar dydd Sul am 10 o'r gloch, mae clwb rygbi Bordeaux yn erbyn Scarlets yn Ewrop, game huge i'r Scarlets. Sgorio wedyn mwy o pêl-droed am 25 munud i 10 ar nos Llun i chafbwyntio'r penwythnos, ac wedyn nos Fawrth am 10 o'r gloch, clwb rygbi i chafbwyntio'r Super Rugby Cymru. Wel, mae yna llwyth o chwaraewyr sydd wedi chwarae i'r coleg yma wedi mynd mlaen i chwarae dros Cymru. O'r Glantaf, Teddy, y dyn drws nesaf i fi wrth gwrs, Jared Evans, Dylan Lewis, Cameron Winnett a Thomas Williams. A wedyn gyda'r Cymoedd, mae gyda ni... nes i... dyna oedd y Cymoedd. A Glantaf, Teddy, Meg Jones, Rhys Patchell a Jamie Roberts. A mae un dyn o Glantaf fi heb enwi eto wedi anfon neges special iawn i'w dîm heddiw yma.
Just pob lwc i'r tîm Glantaf sydd yn y ffeinal. Dwi'n siŵr bod chi'n mynd cael y buddugoliaeth a mae'n clas i weld bod chi yn y ffeinal. So pob lwc i chi a just rip o mewn, lads. Go well.
Ie, dwi wedi mynd allan i ffeindio Glantaf. Mae Isaac Marsh y chwaraewr reit diddorol. Mae chwarae yn rhengflaen a mae'n chwelpyn o foi. Isaac, ti draw i gael sgwrs. Da ni newydd glywed neges gen Max Llywelyn. A'n amlwg, mae'r ysgol efo lot o enw y cyfarwydd. Faint mae hynny'n golygu chi gael yr hanes yna?
Mae'n golygu cael maint o chwaraewyr mor dda yn hynna. Ni'n mynd gallu gofyn am mwy. Mae'n ysbrydoli ni fel tîm. Ni'n hoff iawn o fe. I edrych nôl ar Glantaf fel yna, mae'n dangos i'r ysgol fel... Ni'n cael neis. Ni'n chwarae ennill heddiw, so...
Ie, yn sicr, fighting talk y chwarae ennill. Ti'n fwy mawr, mae Lloyd Lewis yn y studio gen i, mae wrth i fod efo'r gym. Just gan i wybod, sut fath o bwysau ti'n taflu o gwmpas yn y gym? Faint ti'n sgwatio, faint ti'n bensio?
Squat fi'n gael 210 a bench 180.
Ti'n galed yn gwneud hynny?
Ie, galed o'n.
Isaac, diolch yn fawr iawn. Heddiw, sut ti'n mynd i fynd?
Wel, ni'n gobeithio chwarae'n agored a gyflym, fel Stadiwm Glantaf, yn beth ni'n siarad am. A wedyn, pobeth amdano ni heddiw, ni ddim yn eisiau gofyn am nhw. Just amdano ni, chwarae'n gyflym, chwarae'n galed, a fi'n gobeithio ni'n ennill.
Edrych ymlaen i weld ti'n mynd ati yn y sgrym, nadl ti fynd. Lloyd, beth ti'n meddwl o'r rhif yna?
Chwarae teg, bench impressive iawn, a bys ti beth yn gweld fi yn y squat rack, felly newn ni ddim sôn am hwnna. Ond mae prif hyfforddwr Glantaf wedi ymuno dan ni, Llywarch ap Myrddin. Reit te, ti heb colli eleni eto, oes lot o pwysau arnoch chi heno felly?
Na, gos yr unig bwysau di chwarae rygbi, da ni wedi gwneud drwy'r tymor. So, yr unig beth na i sôn amdano ydy, da ni wbeth yn iawn drwy'r tymor, so ta'n wneud allan ar y caen yma.
Ie, a be chi wedi gwneud trwy'r tymor yw lledu'r be o chwarae rygbi deniadol. Mae pobl yn hoffi gwylio, dyna'r plan heno hefyd?
Ie, fel pan mynd i ffwrdd o beth da ni bod yn ei dda eto drwy'r tymor, so o ran sgiliau ni, mae'n bwysig iawn iddi, y steil, ni'n coelio mewn chwarae rygbi y ffordd gywir. Mae hwn wedi bod yna a wneud o. So mae'n bwysig iddyn ni, a mae'n hanes ni. A dyma'r flwyddyn, obviously ni wedi bod yn agos sawl gwaith a cael tîm reit dda dros y blynyddoedd diwetha. A dyma'r flwyddyn. Gobeithio wir, allwn ni'n gwneud dim mwy o ran, ni wedi bod, ni chwarae safon gwych, ni wedi bod yn gystadleuol, ni wedi bod yn dda iawn y 3-4-5 mlynedd diwetha, ond tynnu at ei gilydd yna.
Llywarch, ti'n just wedi gadael y boys yn y stafell newydd. Beth o'r neges ola ti?
Neges oedd chwarae Stadiwm Glantaf, byddwch yn wir i pwy ydyn ni. Chwarae rygbi cyflym, caled, a byddwch yn gywir yn byddwch yn gwneud. Ewch allan y deres, lads. Sut ti'n talk bydd Alfie'n rhoi i'r boys nawr yn y change room? Mae'n challenge chdi am captain gorau Glantaf. Mae'n dipyn o fwy am i speeches a mae'n arwain ar y ffordd yma wan. Nech chi weld i scrum cap bach o'n bobl o'n bo man. Mae o'n warrior.
Gwych, Llywarch, diolch yn fawr. Pob lwc i ti heno ma. Diolch. Reit te, yn gyflym iawn. Teddy, pen ar y bloc. Fi'n meddwl ti'n mynd i bod yn bach yn biased yn fan hyn. Pwy ti'n meddwl sy'n mynd i ennill?
Dwi'n unfortunately fi'n bach yn biased. Angen i fi fynd gyda Glantaf. Gobeithio dyma'r flwyddyn a ni cael dros y dinas ac ennill y pen capwriad.
Gwych, a Sŵa?
Fi'n mynd i fynd gyda Teddy nawr. Fi'n credu sut maen nhw'n chwarae tymor yma. Fi'n credu mae hwnna'n blwyddyn Glantaf.
Wel, mae'r amser wedi dod. Pwy fydd pencampwyr ysgolion a Cholegau Cymru 2025. English language commentary is available with Sue and Lily Crapp and Sean Holly. Yn y Gymraeg, Teddy Williams sydd yn ochr Griff McKee. Sorry, that was mess.
Here we are at the Principality Stadium, and it's Ysgol Glantaf, 6 wins and 1 draw, undefeated, top of the league. No Tom House or Elgin Williams started hooker. Top tackler Evan Jenkins is at number 8, and the captain Alfie Pogordzic is at 7. Watch out for the top ball carrier Harry Kinsey on the wing is 7 tries. Joe Fernandez is 8. As for Coleg y Cymoedd, well, 9 players from last year's final defeat. The Llandovery College start tonight. Co-captain number 8, Johan Dacey, is the top ball carrier, and his fellow co-captain outside half, Ben Coomer, is the talisman and top point scorer this season. Centres, Johan Leishon and Caelan Edwards, and 13 tries between them so far this season. Watch out for them. Can Coleg y Cymoedd make it a first title since the 2018-19 season? Referee is Jack Davis. The ARs are Paddy Bateman and Caleb Bow. We're underway with Ben Coomer of Coleg y Cymoedd, who play in the black shirts, black shorts from right to left as we look. Glantaf, I say, looking to
outside 9.
Continue their undefeated run with just the 1 draw. And it was between these two sides earlier in the season, 29 all to play for at the Principality Stadium. Glantaf immediately on the front foot, the counter ruck, and they've stolen it. It's the hooker, Elgan Williams. And now they're on the front foot, just over halfway. Tight head, Isaac Jones. We saw Griff McKee with him. Big gym stats from the tight head. There's 13 Bailey cuts. He's the top point scorer for Glantaf this year. And they look to ship it on quickly. Will Adams, inside centre. And it's a knock on. First bit of possession coming in for Glantaf ends in a turnover. And it was a turnover that got them that possession. And hooker Elgin Williams with a big shirt to fill, much fancied. Tom Howe away with Wales under 20s, so Williams steps in, did well there. But good defence coming in from Johan Leishon. The Coleg y Cymoedd 12.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
As George Thomas, lively 9 for Cymoedd, gets us underway. Kuma, lively outside half, little dink into space. Oh, difficult one for Harry Kinsey. Sorry, Finn Evans wearing 15. Difficult one for the fullback there. Geraint P. Lewis and Gareth Wyatt, the Coleg y Cymoedd. Coaching pair, look on. Kuma up to all sorts of tricks. He thought it was a little far, but Finn Evans found it a bit tricky. Took his eye off the ball a little bit as Kuma followed up. And we have the first scrum.
Crouch! Bind!
6 there for Glantaf is Ollie Roberts, black scrum cap. Scrum not settled as Thomas puts in metre and a half is all. It can be pushed. Kuma. Now then, little break on the outside, and here's the left winger for Coleg y Cymoedd. Piontecchi went over, but the referee, Jack Davis, was on the spot with his assistant to deem that a forward pass. Well, it's a let-off for Glantaf. Early warning signs from this Coleg y Cymoedd backline. And they get away with it there, Glantaf. They look a little shell-shocked. Incisive attack coming through the lineman, Caelan Edwards. You can see why he's racked up 7 tries, and Piontecchi went over, but it was disallowed.
Bind! Set!
So, a difficult scrum here as Mason Daniels does get it away. 13 Bailey cuts, tries to get a gain line, back it goes. And a good clearance coming in this time from Finn Evans, relieving a bit of pressure. Good attacking signs from Coleg y Cymoedd, and Kuma will be pulling the strings. We're in 10. Here's Evan Hughes, who's got 4 tries to his name this season. Gets a little word from Ethan Trehan Ennis. The tight head. In come the reinforcements. Now they extend the line out. Beautifully won in the middle. It's a maul to start. Round the corner went the hooker and George Thomas, but it was a dummy, and the referee's arm goes out for advantage. Thomas digs away. Little snipe and kick himself. Lively play by the scrum half. Evades the tackle of Fernandez. No advantage. Coleg y Cymoedd, well, showing real intent to attack. Full of tricks. 7 line breaks from George Thomas this season. Lively scrum half, and you can see little dink through, retrieved his own kick. Fernandez couldn't hold him, and then just spilled as he went to pop it off the floor.
Okay, blue, set on the line, please.
And Tav are going to have to watch these half-backs for Coleg y Cymoedd. And they go to the 5-metre line out. Little whisper again from Trehan Ennis. Where will he go this time? Just over the top, an overthrow. And away comes hooker Elgan Williams. A good ball carry, and it's charged down. It could go anywhere. It goes into the hands of the second row Luca Alexander. It's all Coleg y Cymoedd. Glantaf under serious pressure. Kuma waits. Little crossfield kick, sees some space. And well read. Oh, and it was originally read, but it's spilled now. It's still alive. Plenty of Glantaf shirts over there for them. Well, they're under huge pressure. And this time, Mason Daniels does get a kick away, but it's not that far. Concerted pressure coming in from Coleg y Cymoedd. Kuma and George Thomas, the halfbacks, up to all sorts of tricks. Crossfield kick this time, well read by Finn Evans, but it was a difficult one in the air for him to take under pressure from Devon Shawnee. But plenty of blue shirts over there to save the day. It's another attacking line out, this time to the front, won by Lincoln Hall. And Glantaf repel this one.
Okay, you're going backwards, that's once.
Thomas ships it on to Johan Leishon. Real threats all over for Coleg y Cymoedd. The hooker Hughes gets it back, drives his legs and gets decent yardage. Thomas has carriers coming. Here's Johan Dacey, top ball carrier for Coleg y Cymoedd this season. Thomas goes right. It's there with Leishon. Centres involved heavily for Cymoedd. Second row waits this time. Alfie John, well met, but keeps his legs pumping. It's ripped this time. Now Glantaf have a chance with Evan Jenkins. They're looking for some sort of territory. It's still in field, and they get a penalty. And I'm sure a lot of the Glantaf players will breathe a sigh of relief. A great start from Coleg y Cymoedd. Well, in the previous game, we saw Gwent College make a great start, score early on. Concerted pressure. Siwan Lillicrap from Coleg y Cymoedd, but couldn't quite get the score they needed.
Yeah, black and line, please.
No, applying pressure, but couldn't come away with points early. Doors shown. Entry into the 22, but it's a great rip at a vital time, really. They were a couple of metres off, but a good relief of pressure. They're up to the 10-metre line now, Glantaf.
Yeah, secure possession. Griffith Ivan Davis in the second row, and they've steadied the ship. Glantaf
he's through the middle.
Got some sort of field position now. Mason Daniels for the second time is charged down the scrum half. And Coleg y Cymoedd, they have their tails up.
Yeah, it's good pressure by Alexander White. Is that something they've identified potentially to be able to put pressure on that box?
No, they're fine.
Yeah, two charge downs now already. And Cymoedd in possession again. Third line out in a row, and clean ball. Kuma brings his centre, Johan Leishon, in. Leg drive. It's been ripped.
Seven's ripped it.
I think it's Pododic who might be in there. The captain doing his captain stuff now then. Glantaf, can they show some of that free playing spirit they've shown all season? Joe Fernandez, does he keep his kick in? Yes. Kuma gets across. First chance. Oh, the outside half does well onto his left foot. But at last, we've seen some signs from Glantaf that has seen them average 6 tries a game this season.
Yeah, it's good play. It's a good rip, wasn't it, by the skipper to begin with. Pajorges. Great work in the tackle area. And then you've seen this ball movement. Look at that front row forward, putting that pass in. Good kick in behind, and then you see Adams. Knows he's offside in front of the kicker, but does well to hold his run.
Glantaf try get something going from the line-out, but I think over it is Alfie John.
He's turned it over, boys. No hands! No hands!
He's turned it over, the big second row. Cymoedd have it. Kuma in the pocket. Has time. Good kick, good lovely shape on that ball. Good distance, close to the touchline. And he's up over the halfway.
That's a great exit kick, Sean.
Black, take the line, please.
Like you said, good shape. Didn't have a huge angle on it, but managed to clear 40, 50 yards upfield towards halfway.
Memories for a lot of these Cymoedd boys of a heavy defeat last year against Llandovery College, but wanting to put the record straight. Nothing to show between these two teams really, as Glantaf now. Lovely wide ball, and in comes outside half Evan Jones. Oh, and he nearly got it out there to the danger man Harry Kinsey.
Got knocked on by Blueface.
But just showing first phase repertoire.
Knock on face.
Lovely sleight of hand and getting it to the wide channel of first phase. Early warning signs then at last from Glantaf.
Yeah, good intent. Good line out, and you've seen the hooker come round. Jones. And as you say, lovely sleight of hands, execution, pass accuracy, so good. That one just, was he ready for it, Kinsey? But great skills, great speed of ball and sleight of hands up until that moment. Looking to stretch.
Wait, 9.
Yeah, bringing Fernandez in off his right wing to create the extra play here. And not happy with that scrum, referee Jack Davis. I think it might have been loose head. Grifflan, just a little bit of over exuberance from the loose head.
Yeah, getting excited early doors in the scrum.
Yeah, get him done.
Yeah, just on that far side. You can see the assistant referee pressing his button and coming in for referee Jack Davis against the loose head.
Okay, or do you need time off?
Loose head, he looks to the AR though, doesn't he? He says, what?
Boys, 4-man, I'll let you have time.
Never.
Called it late.
A lot of lineouts so far for Evan Hughes, and he's found his man. It's usually Lincoln Hall who is in there somewhere. And indeed, his Hall has been lifted again. Good line out. And Hughes tries to get his hands on the ball as George Thomas sees some space. The gas man, Devon Shawnee, follows.
Take him back in.
Oh, and does well, Kinsey, to be fair, into midfield, showing the gas. He's got him 7 tries. He's beaten 32 defenders this season. Oh, just a little flat out there, Glantaf. But interesting contrast in styles. Lots of little dink kicks coming in from the Cymoedd halfbacks, and Glantaf looking to pass and get into the wide channels early on.
Yeah, contrasting styles, like you said. How well does Kinsey do there to get back off his knees, speed to feet, then to beat the first 2 defenders? Really good work by the winger. But yeah, you're right, Sean. 2 contrasting styles, 2 different game plans at the moment.
Evan Hughes, it's been red this time. Maybe too many lineouts to Lincoln Hall, and the blue shirts are right across the field. A missed pass. This time is Bailey cuts. Oh, he looked to get it out the side door. Good tackle on it by his opposite number, Caelan Edwards. Here's the captain, Pododic. Good carry. And Glantaf getting some shape now. There's the second row. Griffith, Ivan Davis in midfield. Back into position is the outside half, Evan Jones. 7 line breaks from the 10, he's a sniper.
Sorry.
Here's the big prop, Isaac Jones. Up steps the hooker, Elgan Williams. Forwards getting involved for Glantaf. Not much width on their play this time. The skipper, well marshalled, he's lost it. Well, nice passing skills, good interplay, but well marshalled in defence by Coleg y Cymoedd.
Good control in defence by Coleg y Cymoedd. Bollinger with a big collision there. Good tackle. Forces the skipper for Glantaf to lose the ball. Here we see it, 7 on 7. Open side on open side. Good collision. Good tackle tech.
Good battle that. And contrasting style, yes, but you know, not a lot to choose between these 2 teams. First and second in the league, and drawn game between them. 29 all. Not so sure we'll have that many points, Johan, but we'll see as the game evolves. 15 minutes gone already. 0-0. Kuma picks his head up. Slide rule this time, but well read by Finn Evans, just inside his 22, and happy to just keep Coleg y Cymoedd at bay. So a little bit of chess at the moment.
On the line, please. Yes.
I don't think
Let's
we're
get
going to
numbers,
get,
boys,
like you
let's
said,
go.
Sean, 29 all this afternoon. We're 15 minutes in. We haven't got a point scored yet. A lot of the game's been played actually in this middle third of the park.
Nice night for rugby. The roof is open at the Principality Stadium. It's chilly. Got my balaclava on. Little in and out from George Thomas, the 9 at the front, and Lincoln Hall again is the target. Lovely throw from Evan Hughes. Crabs across field this time. Cymoedd insisting on testing
Okay, don't change this
the
side,
maul
don't
defence of Glantaf. They've created a space on the short side. Now then Shawnee. Oh, he needed that to hit grass and stay in field. It just crept in, but went into touch. Interesting tactic, bringing them all in field and then sending Shawnee back down that short side where the space was.
Yeah, really interesting tactic. Just maybe overcooked that a little bit towards the edge. But Cymoedd, I guess, in a good position here, Sean. Pressure on Glantaf to clear their lines.
Good take, good safe line out by Elgin Williams.
Okay, out, 4 out.
No, they look to get forward.
Advantage.
It's a great maul over the 22. They've got the penalty advantage. You might look for a little free play here. Long pass to winger Joe Fernandez, who has a crack at Piontek, who got back. Advantage was over, so it'll be a knock-on now in the tackle.
Scrum.
And these wingers are lively for Glantaf, haven't they? 8 tries in the season for Fernandez, 7 for Kinsey. We can see why they want to get it wide.
10.
Yeah, they think they've got danger men on the edge, but it's a nice little battle actually between the two wingers here. Fernandez with the fend. Well marshalled in the end in the cover tackle.
Boys, just watch your timing of the line now. Once the ball goes, we can leave, okay?
Pensive looks from the coaching team of Coleg y Cymoedd. Good start though, but nothing to show on the scoreboard. 18 minutes gone, 0-0.
Crouch.
George Thomas.
Bind.
Piontek has just crept inside of his outside half. There's a bit of a threat.
Play 9.
Thomas to Kuma. It's going to be a little dink again. It's the second time from a similar position. Fernandez read it, but that's come off the outside of his right boot and straight in. Just feel Glantaf under a little bit of pressure. Territorial here, Siwan.
Clear tactics really shown from Cymoedd, trying to play in behind Glantaf tactically.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
Ward didn't really execute the kick, did Kuma, but it wasn't a clean kick then from the Glantaf men, really giving Cymoedd another opportunity to hit back.
Stolen this time by Glantaf. Just so many lineouts that Evan Hughes has to deal with. And away come Glantaf with these lovely hands again and into the wider channels. Opens his legs, gets it to Kinsey, the winger, little show and go. Gets another touch. What a try that is! It's going to be Will Adams who finishes it off. And it shows the enterprise and the passing skills of these Glantaf backs. They are first to score. Fantastic effort in the Principality Stadium. Glantaf lead.
It's great finish by the backs of Glantaf. Adams with a try, but Kinsey does so good on the edge. All come, Sean, from a stolen line out against their ball. Steele at the front. Their intent straight away, get the ball in the wide channels. Adams does well. And then, look at cuts here. But it's a great finish in the end. The support play on the inside, the cut back inside. That's where Glantaf's threats are.
Will Adams, who scored the opening try in the semi-final win over Whitchurch, 50 points to 15. Is that an omen? As Bailey Cutts adds the simple 2 points.
It's taken 20 minutes, Sean, for us to get the first points on the scoreboard. All come from a steal in the line out. In there, roughly their 22. Execution then off one phase. Strike while the iron's hot off a turnover. Come on, Glantaf, sorry, I haven't played much down in Cymoedd's half.
You don't need to if they get it that wide from the 22, Siwan. Great try. And here they come again. It looks so dangerous. The offload to Kinsey, got support on the inside, but he forced the pass a little too much. George Thomas slides to get the ball. Well, their tails are up now. They know there's some space on the outside. Now it's like basketball out there at the moment.
Knock-on advantage.
Second row, Owen Williams has a carry. Now then, Budodic.
Tackle.
Daniels at 9. Now here's Bailey Katz, who's offload, sent Kinsey away for that first try. Finn Evans. Well, they all want to run this Glantaf backline. Well, we're going to go down to Lloyd Lewis at pitch side.
Llywar, o ti'n absugno lot o pwysau am y 20 munud cyntaf, ond yn sydyn reid, wnaethoch chi danio 7 pwynt I ddim. Sut ti'n teimlo?
Wel, hapus o'r hapus o'r 10 munud cyntaf na. Dwi'n meddwl wedi gallu bod yn bach yn taclusach. Dwi'n jyst yn cwyrdeb ni'n dal ni'n ôl chydig bach, ond mae'r intent yn ei chwarae, bob tro ni eisiau chwarae, chwarae weithiau. Weithiau ni eisiau rheoli'r canol yma, jyst troi hi a sticio nhw fewn i'r corneli chydig bach, ond dyna beth o'n i'n dan o ran y sgiliau a cadw'r bel am fyw.
A pwy di'r arweinwyr mas ar y cae sy'n mynd I camu lan mewn achlysur mor bwysig?
Wel, Will Adams ath bolmio drosodd yna, Will Adams yn siaradwr, mae'n ocyn galluog, mae'n dall y gêm dda iawn. Alfie yn amlwg, ag Bailey Cutt. So, mae ddigon arweinwyr yna. Mae wedi dangos lot, am signo lot yn fanna, so allan ni gobeithio bach o Rasmataz o lan, gobeithio.
Rasmataz, gair y dydd, na gadael ti gwylio'r gêm. Nice one, Llywar.
Not just the pretty stuff. We'll come back to Llywach's comments now, but the big scrum as well, Siwan.
Dominant scrum by Glantaf, wasn't it? You've seen the front rowers celebrating there. They were pleased with that. Isaac Jones was pleased with that.
Llywach ap Myrddin, head coach of Glantaf, happy with the intent of his team?
Yeah, happy with them getting on the scoreboard. Maybe said, Sean, that overplaying a little bit, especially in the middle third. I need to play a bit more in the right areas of the park. That was his only criticism, but pleased with the try that they scored.
Well, flexing their muscles up front now. First the penalty at the scrum now. Getting another penalty at the maul. Showing an all-court game at the moment, Glantaf, and happy
Step off the line.
For Finn Evans to dink this into the corner. So they had the scrum and then we had the maul, Siwan.
Yeah, scrum, maul, well organised maul. Just find that edge, spun around Cymoedd and that go forward. They've got another opportunity here now to build again.
Well, they've just wheeled that a little bit around the left and the outside. They're over the line and the ball is down. Too easy, really. Hooked at Elgan Williams. Well, much of the talk was about Tom Howe not being available to play, but in steps Elgan Williams, does the job, gets the second try. It's not just the flash pace of the wingers, it's the grunt up front as well.
Absolutely, the setup is perfect. It's exactly the same as the maul before, where they got the penalty from. They're just finding that left edge, like you say, Sean, wheel round to the left. Maybe that's something they've looked at, that there's that edge available to them. And it looks a bit easy, to be honest. Cymoedd maybe leaving of a bit of vulnerability in that area.
Well, I felt that the maul previously, the referee blew a little early. Could have played advantage. They might have gone over them, but they just did the same. And over they went. Too easy, really. As Bailey cuts. Just drifts that inside the left post beautifully. 2 converted tries in the space of a couple of minutes, and Glantaf are out to 14-0.
Momentum with Glantaf now. They've got their tails up. We didn't see a try for 20-odd minutes, and now we've had 2 on the bounce from Glantaf. We've seen it all, the flare on the edge, the set-piece dominance.
away we go. We do have a TMO in play tonight. Ellis Polden. Just having a little look at the legalities of that, but he's awarded the try. Something that Isaac Jones might have done, but all clear, 14-0. And all of a sudden, Cymoedd, who, for all their early pressure, couldn't get over the line, now find themselves 2 scores down as we go to yet another liner for Evan Hughes, who this time goes to Alex Ballinger at the tail. What have they got here? Steps Lysian, the 12. A lot of early work for the centre. Round the corner comes the loose head. Jack Chalmers fights to get the ball back. And it's gone forward. And Glantaf, well, you feel they would play from here. Indeed they do. The handling skills is... Bailey cuts to Fernandez. Back inside to try scorer Will Adams. Another out the side. Fernandez with the defend. And it's all too easy. They're so dangerous with ball in hand. And on turnover they come alive. 3 tries in the space of 4 minutes. And Glantaf are on fire.
Outstanding work by this Glantaf side, Sean. What rugby, enjoyable rugby to watch. Straight away, look at this intent for them to move the ball to the wide channels. Their passing skills, brilliant, but then what's impressive, their offloading skill. You see in the fend, ball transfer into one hand. Here we are again, fend and offload. Something they've obviously been working on skill set wise, but the execution is brilliant. It's exciting rugby to watch.
9th try of the season for winger Joe Fernandez, but created by the centres, the little cat flap passes, and Rhys Wyatt will be kicking himself. He just went too high on the winger. And a perfect technique to fend in the middle of the chest, kept him at bay to go over. Bailey cuts 2 from 2. Top point scorer so far for Glantaf this season. Tries to bend it inside the right post. Beautiful kick from the centre. It's 21-0. And in a blink of an eye, as Siwan Lillycraft said, we had no tries for 20 minutes. We turn over at 28. It's 3 tries to 0.
Oh, it's great play. You know, the centres, the wingers, Adams, Cups, Fernandez, Kinsey. We've seen them all on the ball. But their offloading skills there. Adams exceptionally well. Manages to fend, push the defender away. The cat flap pass.
Advantage, knock on.
It's exciting rugby to watch.
Cymoedd just a little shell shock, but they back in it into the 22. They had a knock-on advantage. Thomas goes blind. Little Kuma couldn't quite get it. Pass wasn't to his hand from Luca Alexander-White. Oh, lovely tip pass. He wasn't expecting it, Evan Hughes, but he got it at a second
Tackle!
clasp. Midway through the 22, Kuma on the front foot, the long pass, 2v1, Piontek, can he finish? What a tackle! Joe Fernandez, brilliant at one end, brilliant at the other, try-saving tackle.
Here.
Outstanding defensive work by Fernandez, Sean. We all thought Techie was in here. It's a great ball. Good draw and give there. Draws Evans. But Fernandez, try-saving tackle.
Ball and all, wasn't it? It wasn't too high. They took the man and ball and rolled him into touch. But Cymoedd had an advantage. Back we go, Kuma.
No, you can play. You going corner?
Gets it exactly where he wants to in the corner. You feel, as early as it is, Siwan, that Cymoedd have to score you.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen 3 tries in 7-8 minutes from Glantaf. Glantaf hadn't had much territory before that. This is an opportunity now for Cymoedd, though. 6 minutes left of this half. An opportunity to come away with something.
Lincoln Hall, a little funny down the front to number 8, Johan Dacey, the co-captain. Now they can build. Ballinger waits. Oh, he spilt it in the tackle. I don't think the officials have seen that. Doesn't matter because Glantaf have got it.
Okay, added players, use 9.
There's a loose boot. Has come off, play on. Glantaf just cannot get out of this corner, but that carrier has helped.
There's
And
none
then
of bodies, it's
can Mason Daniels put a relieving box kick. He has an option behind him. And that's a save exit coming in. Piantecchi waits. Will he play? Has to. Ballinger's back there into midfield to Wyatt. Picks his head up. Thinks he sees some space down on that short side. Glantaf are there, but George Thomas signals. Ballinger getting heavily involved the open side. Thomas, Kuma hasn't quite got on the front foot in the last 10 minutes. Dancing feet, tried to free his arms. Good decision not to pass it, but he was holding on.
Tackle's rolled. Hold on.
For all it attempts to try and break through, Wyatt, Kuma, Thomas, they just can't get through Glantaf.
Their defence is strong. Also slowing ball down in the breakdown, the skipper. For joggers. Great work. Relieved a huge amount of pressure. They've gone from being under the pump in the year 22 all the way down, quite deep actually, into Cymoedd's half.
Yes.
And you blink, and we're 32 minutes in, Siwan, and I'm sure Coleg y Cymoedd, their players and coaches feel the same at 20 minutes, 0-0. And
yeah, we got time off anyway. You know, we can get into
in the ascendancy, you have to say, territory and possession. Bang. Glantaf come away, 3 scintillating tries. And
yeah, and three great tries.
Anything? 1
from a driving maul, 2 from dangerous back 3, but they're intent to get the ball there in the first place from a turnover, offloading game.
Well, he'd be happy. Llywach ap Mervyn, the coach of this Glantaf team. Here they come again. Good carry in midfield there by Evan Jenkins. Front foot again. Isaac Jones couldn't hold it. That's a reprieve for Cymoedd. Yeah, that's a shame. But again, you know, all court game. We're talking about different players. Yes, the wings, the centres, but there, Evan Jenkins getting involved with a good carry.
Yeah, it's a great carry by the 8. Jenkins, 11 play. They went off the line out, hit up Jenkins middle of the field. You could see they planned to come back, Sean. I don't know if that ball was meant for Isaac Jones. I think he kind of got in the passing lane. But they're obviously looking to strike back blind.
Not sure that ball was meant for prop. Isaac Jones stuck his arm out, fancied a bit of ball carrying.
Prop's getting excited.
Big shove again from Glantaf, only a metre and a half. Kuma needs to get his team downfield. Read by Finn Evans. Picks his head up, will return it with a bit of interest. Kuma back pedals into his 22, doesn't mark. Has time.
Please, Black.
Wants to keep it in field. Plenty of blue shirts back here. Evans doesn't get that one.
Retreat.
But has time himself to put a spiral kick in. Shawnee's over there. Wyatt rocking back to that short side. His Lyshan didn't quite get hold of that one, and now Glantaf will come alive again. That's it, in such control. They decide to kick. Poor kick coming in from the fullback, and the crowd on the far side probably wanted him to run that a little bit more.
Yeah, Cymoedd winning the kick tennis battle there. Just hoofs it on the full, straight out.
I'd make this about
Boys,
10 lineouts that Evan Hughes have had to throw when he got through his lineout book.
Yeah, and to be fair, Glantaf have putting pressure on it, probably because they've had so many lineouts to read.
It's 6.
And what's great about this league as well, Sean, is the analysis that goes on. Every game is filmed, so coaches will be previewing, reviewing, and I'm sure both sets of coaches have been going through their playbooks this year in prep for this final.
Well, it's been Lincoln Hall, the principal target. And it's him again. He takes it. Little flat pass to Johan Dacey on the charge. What have Coleg y Cymoedd got? Little show from Ethan Trehan Ennis.
Tackle!
Gets it back, Thomas, the short side, can't be held, but Lyshan flips it on. Now there's Hall. Oh, he's got all the skills. Can Shawnee get it? What a tackle again. Can he get back to his feet and get it down? He can. There it is from Coleg y Cymoedd. And as the clock turned red for the end of the first half, they needed that. Well, there's a little bit of luck in it, but Lyshan got it across, and Shawnee put his kick in, finished superbly under pressure.
Oh, it's great play in the end. It's good hands. Great from the blindside flanker. Hall. Shawnee does so well to finish this. He scragged in that tackle, but he gets back to his feet and finishes. Really good kick. Keep that ball in field by the flanker.
He's a wiry flank. A little bit of Justin Tipperick in Lincoln Hall, winning the line out and then staying on the short side. Put a lovely kick in, and that man had a bit of work to do, but a sigh of relief from the Cymoedd fans as they're on the board and have something to talk about at half-time. Kuma. Oh, it's a great kick from the outside half. They felt they needed that. And Coleg y Cymoedd are on the board, shell-shocked in a period of 8 minutes, 3 tries from Glantaf. But they've come back, they've shown a bit of resilience to get their first try, Coleg y Cymoedd. But it's been Glantaf that have impressed more. It was even for 20 minutes, with 3 tries. And 1 reply from Coleg y Cymoedd right at the end of the first half means at half-time in this Welsh Schools and Colleges boys final, it's Ysgol Glantaf 21, Coleg y Cymoedd 7. We're going to go down now to Lloyd Lewis to get some reaction.
Gareth Wyatt, si da fi Gagsi fel fi'n adnabod e hyfforddwr fi yng Nghasnewydd, hefyd hyfforddwr Coleg y Cymoedd wrth gwrs. Gagsi, ydych chi dechrau'r hanner yn dda, gorffen y hanner yn dda. Be nes ti o'r 35 munud hwnna?
Ie, dy siomedig o'n i ddim yn gallu ymdopi ar y pwysau ar dechrau'r gêm, lot o cyfleoedd dda iawn. Yn anffodus, i bod yn deg Glantaf, gweitha nhw yn y llinellau i roi lot o pwysau, a maen nhw wedi bod yn clinicol iawn, ond neis i gael ceis ar diwedd y hanner, a gobeithio gallen ni adeiladu pwysau dechrau ail hanner.
Ie, a beth bydd y negeseuon am y ail hanner?
Ie, jyst chwarae gyda bach mwy o hyder fi'n credu, lot o nerfau mas, na ni'n gallu gweld yna, lot o camgymeriadau. Jyst chwarae gêm ni, ni ddim wedi gweld yna to, a gobeithio gallen ni weld yna yn yr ail hanner.
Ei, pob lwc yn ymwneud hanner. Diolch, Gags. Cheers, mate. Wel, gadewch ni weld beth sy'n ar S4C dros y dyddiau nesaf. Nos Iau, sef y fori am chwarter wedi 7, Cwins Caerfyrddin yn erbyn Caerdydd ym Mharc Caerfyrddin. Dydd Sadwrn am 5 munud wedi 3. Clwb rygbi Montabawn yn erbyn y Gwelch. 20 munud wedi 5. Sgorio bach o pildrwyd i chi. Merth Caerdydd yn erbyn Caernarfon. A wedyn, chwarter i 8, mae dan ni Clwb rygbi Caerdydd yn erbyn Ulster. Reit, dydd Sul, mwy o rygbi i chi, ni nôl mewn Ewrop. Scarlett yn herio Bodo mas yn Ffrainc. Sgorio am 25 munud i 10, a wedyn uchaf bwyntiau y S4C am 10 o'r gloch. Draw at y tîmau sylweddol.
Well, what a first half. We thought it was cagey for 20 minutes, and then the game came alive. Let's have a little look at some of the early Cymoedd chances. They were on the ascendancy, Siwan, but couldn't take those chances, but they had all the pressure.
Yeah, they did apply all the pressure in the opening 15, really, Sean. Here we see the try-saving tackle. Well, sorry, I'm on the wrong one, but this is the pressure that they applied in the opening minutes, but just couldn't capitalise through errors, through line-out, getting the balls ripped, cross-field kick. But Glantaf covered it off all very well, and to be honest, it was all Cymoedd in the opening 15-20, and the first try from Glantaf really come from nowhere.
Yeah, and then what we were waiting for, really, as we've seen all season, was some of the flair and attacking prowess of Glantaf, and we saw it from a turnover line out deep in their own half.
Yeah, turnover line out, intent to get the ball to the edge as quick as they can. And then we see the threats of the centres, the offloading. Fernandez, and then the ball back inside to Adams with the finish. That come from nothing, from a turnover ball. They're looking to move the ball, and then we see not long after driving maul. Their two driving mauls look similar on the bounce, and they made that look easy.
And the centre's going to play. Bailey cuts with one flap cut pass. The inside ball to Adams, who said, well, anything you can do, Bailey, I can do. And Fernandez benefiting with the help of a great fend to score their third try. And we thought at that point that maybe they would run away with it, but Cymoedd have got themselves back in it. And what do they have to do, Siwan, now to really get back into their second half?
They need to play in the right area as we see them get back into it, and a great bit of skill by the back rower, Hall, with the kick as well. But then the finish by Shawnee is exceptional. But they've had opportunities, Sean. They've had plenty of time down in Glantaf's 22. But when you reach there, Sean, you've got to convert to points, and I'm sure that's what Geraint Lewis and Gagsy would have been saying in the Cymoedd. Our execution, looking after the ball, making sure we execute in those zones will be crucial.
Talk a lot as commentators and as coaches about, in situations like this, scoring next, or the next score is vital, and you know, 14 in it, you feel that Cymoedd have to score next because the mindset changes, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and I think, you know, they did well to score just before the break of half time to get themselves in the game. They score next, we got a game on our hands, but what's dangerous if they don't score next? Glantaf are so threatening and can create something from nothing.
Well, Glantaf have got the advantage from the restart. Scruffy looking kick, but it's ended in a Glantaf line out some 10 metres from the Coleg y Cymoedd 22. Complex movement at the front, delivered off the top, and here they come again. Bailey cuts, playmaker in midfield, as is Adams, and there's the captain, Podojic, out in the wide channel, but Cymoedd have the measure of that play. Little snipe coming in from Mason Daniels, the scrum half, and they're into the 22 again, Glantaf. Daniels looked to get it away, but it was an infringement of that ruck, holding on. Decent turnover from Coleg y Cymoedd, but so dangerous again from Glantaf.
Yeah, dangerous, their forwards as well, their drive, leg drive, after or in the tackle to get over the gain line makes a difference. It allows them to play on front football. Speed of ball is then sharp.
Put it on the line, please. Yes, please.
Geraint Lewis taking a knee and looks a little calm at the moment, but that's because they have had opportunities, you're right, Siwan. Ben Coomer, lots talked about him before the game, but hasn't really had a lot of opportunity on the front foot. This is one guy who has had opportunity with his line-out throw in, Evan Hughes. He goes again. Guess who? Lincoln Hall, the go-to man. Thomas brings in Lyshan, cuts through. Oh, he decided to kick to beat Fernandez. Can he beat it to a foot race? Oh, Fernandez got back to get the vital touchdown. My goodness, the winger showed some wheels there.
He did show some wheels, a turn of pace as well. Sean, we thought Lyshan was through then. He seemed to have a bit of daylight, but lovely set play off the line now. Great angle by Lyshan. Puts boot to ball. Look, he's winning that race. But Lyshan does well. Fernandez does well to get back there.
Did he get it down?
Does Lyshan get it?
Yeah, he did well, didn't he? Had pace, and Coomer now tries to get things going again for Coleg y Cymoedd. Can't take your eyes off this one now.
No, Seven, no.
Cymoedd showing their teeth off set piece as well. Forwards involved with Ethan Trehane, Ennis the tight head. Round the corner comes the looser, but they go left. Coomer gets it out of his hands to Lyshan. Piontecchi can't get away. Decides to come in field. George Thomas digs. Coomer, bit static, little out the back.
Backwards.
Ballinger couldn't hold on to it, and Kinsey was waiting. But it was tapped forward in midfield. You just feel that you can't give anything to Glantaf because they come alive with the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, they're sniffing all the time at a turnover, a counter-attack, a transition ball from Cymoedd's mistakes. But it was a lovely set play. Fake driving maul. Leishon short. Great line. He picked his angle perfectly, the centre for that line break.
If you're unhappy with the gap, let them set, then you can set.
Backed himself with a kick over the top, but didn't account for the absolute wheels of Fernandez, who turned and caught and got the ball down. But good signs for Coleg y Cymoedd. Just off screen, and Kuma's chatting to Leishon. But it goes right. Now then, George Thomas couldn't get away from Ollie Roberts. Good work by the flanker off the scrum. Was that knocked on? No, but there's an advantage. Penalty, free play. What is Kuma going to do here? Leaves it to put the crossfield bomb in. They have the advantage. 3 Cymoedd players over there.
No advantage.
The referee rightly comes
Number 4
back.
never
So
got back onside.
you feel that Ben Kuma will get this into the 22.
Before offside.
Yeah, good option off a free play, really. Good counter ruck, by Glantaf. Yeah.
Just offside. Overzealous, and Kuma, well, commentator's curse, doesn't get into the 22. Tight angle, we'll give him that.
Yeah.
And Evan Hughes says, right, what do I throw this time?
For the 500th line out.
If you were Glantaf, you double bank on Lincoln Hall, who seems to be the Justin Tipperick of Coleg y Cymoedd's line out.
Boys, I'll tell you this once, we're getting numbers sorted. We've got 6 men in here. We've got 6. Boys, they want 6. They want 6. Boys, 1 more and I'll penalise you. Okay, back.
Oh, something's happening
Boys,
in those
one
line
more
outs.
time,
Numbers is an issue for the referee. Hall, lovely decoy. Oh, nearly paid off. It just wasn't suspended in the air long enough by Ethan Trahan NS, but a cute play. And I guess, Shuan, that's why you use one player a lot, then you use them as a decoy.
Yeah, absolutely. Just moved the Glantaf pod back, didn't it? Created that space. Just the execution wasn't there. But it did. The option was on, Sean.
Boys, Mark's here, sorry. Mark's here.
Back in the day, we used to be the kings of the trick line out at the Ospreys.
Yep.
Renowned for it.
Who is the brains behind that,
Oh,
Sean?
Lynn Jones. I'm not taking any credit for that whatsoever. A master of it. Plays that were copied throughout leagues. So,
it's an opportunity to strike, isn't it, and create something different.
It does require detail, and they didn't quite get it there. As they put a surge on now, and referee not happy with the loose head. He points to number 1. Not for the first time tonight. Number 1's in both games. And Finn Evans puts the relieving kick.
Okay.
Better angle of the loose head,
Black,
and
11
going to
and
ground.
14, please. 11 and 14. 11 and 14.
Well, the wingers
Stay where you are.
for Coleg y Cymoedd are going.
Right there, boys.
So a try scorer,
boys, time is off,
Devon
time is
Shawnee and Jack Piantecchi. Not so sure it's the wingers' fault, but they're gone. Hall disrupts the line now, but Glantaf get it back as Adams, one of the try scorers, takes it over the halfway line. Jones, the big prop. Again, a good carry from the tight head, and they're on the front foot. Round the corner comes the captain, Padidish.
Tackle! No.
And around the corner again. This is Bailey Cutts having a good game, the outside centre. Padidish. The skipper, a little show with no intent to pass, just a call to get gain line this one. And they're keeping the ball well, Glantaf. Jones again at the back this time. Oh, great pressure from Ballinger. Bailey Cutts, no real options. It goes back inside, again across the gain line. Daniels, plenty of options this time. Griffith, Ivan Davis, the second row. Jones for the 3rd time in this passage of play, and every time a gain line. You're lacking a bit of numbers now to get some continuity, but it's there again. Cuts to Adams, tries to dink through, it falls for Fernandez. Was he offside?
Advantage. Boys knocked on.
Knocked on, but again, just patient build at that time from Glantaf. Big carries, and Isaac Jones very prominent in that.
Yeah, patient build-up, good kick. Actually almost paid off for them. The little grubber down the edge, just fumbles it. But Glantaf looking patient, going through the phases. Forwards getting to work, getting some gain line carries, moving the ball to the edge. That's the lovely little dink grubber by Adams. Almost regathers his own ball, but spills it forward.
3K, just cramp.
And maybe a relief for Cymoedd. Sure, they won't be wanting Glantaf to score next again.
No, they're pretty insatiable. There's no stopping them. I think they play one way, and that's credit to the players, Anllywech, Apmyrddin, who has them playing this way. They've enjoyed a great season. 6 wins, 1 draw. They're undefeated in the league. The draw was against Coleg y Cymoedd, but averaging 6 tries a match. You can see why. Enterprise in play.
And they look comfortable, Sean, as well, on the ball in hand, attacking.
It's one thing having intent, but you've got to have the skill set as well, and the offloads and the passing's been good.
Yeah, very good.
Bind!
So Cymoedd with a scrum in a difficult position, trapped in that top left-hand corner. The pressure from Glantaf comes on, but Kuma decides to kick. It's infield. Fernandez is back there. Infield, Evans has Kinsey under pressure, but does well, the winger. Every Glantaf player seems to make a gain line, and options for Daniels again. Lovely inside ball from Lan. Budojic, the skipper, leading from the front. It's an armchair ride for Daniels at the moment. Cut steps up and brings Kinsey on an angle. Lots of variation in play. Up steps the outside half, and then on the front foot. It's quick ball and quick play, but there's a turnover, I think, by Coleg y Cymoedd, much needed. And now Wyatt, left-footed, clears, but Fernandez, who seems to be everywhere, is back there. He decides to have a go and beats his man just. That's replacement. Manning's Brook, who's on. The go-to man. Budojic, the skipper, when needed, just goes forward, as does Isaac Jones, juggles it. Adams, Evans in, Kinsey. Infield, he can't get hold of him, he's still going, the left winger. Daniels again, here comes Isaac Jones, he's everywhere, the big man. Building nicely, Glantaf. And just gone forward, a bit of miscommunication there. And Coleg y Cymoedd look weary for all the defending and chasing they have to do. And Wyatt says, let's get it off, but he doesn't make it, and Adams is back there. He puts a kick in. This time, Wyatt. Let's have a breather, and why not? Lots of weary Coleg y Cymoedd players out there now, Siwan.
Yeah, chasing shadows a little bit, aren't they? They can't get much momentum in the game or go through the phases to build some continuity. But to be fair, Glantaf are managing to go through the phases.
European rugby coming up this weekend. The Ospreys are in France, US Montauban. That's Saturday, 3:05. S4C click. Get on a BBC player. Cardiff welcome Ulster. 60-point winners last week against Racing, no less. That's Saturday night. And then Sunday, big challenge for the Scarlets. Disappointing 1-point defeat to Bristol Bears last week. But Sunday night, you can watch Bordeaux versus Scarlets as live. And that's S4C click. You can get these on BBC player as well. Plenty of European action this weekend. But it's not about that right now. It's about the Welsh Schools and Colleges Boys Final 2025. The end of a good year for both these teams, and a chance to play in the Principality Stadium, showing their wares. And at the moment, it's Glantaf in the box seat, clean ball at the front. Budojic, the skipper, gets it as the hooker. Elgin Williams, a try scored already, gets to the back. He's joined now by number 8, Evan Jenkins. And forward they go. Jenkins still going the 8. And Kuma just drags him down in the 22. No Glantaf player there, but Isaac Jones thought he's going to get it. Adams. Here comes the outside half, Evan Jones. It's the fullback, Evans, the show. He nearly gets through. So many danger players on the field for Glantaf. Isaac Jones really enjoying himself out there, the tight head. Badojic, the skipper, follow me, he says. Just barges his way over the gain line, the 5-metre line. Jones, or the 8. Evan Jenkins on a great line, and it would have been an industrious, well-manufactured try had he caught that.
Yeah, it started with the 8, Jenkins, and finished with the 8. Just comes hard, it's a good line, just can't gather that ball. But Glantaf seem to have it all. Gain line carries off the forwards, danger men in their backs. They would say back 3, but their centres have been impressive. Sean Adams and Cutts as well.
Yeah, it's relentless, isn't it? And when needed, Isaac Jones and Pogodic, the skipper, step up the gain line. And it just seems relentless for Coleg y Cymoedd.
Coach! Bind!
Isaac, here we go.
Set!
Isaac, wait! Ball in!
So, George Thomas, and they're under pressure again, but they do get it away. Johan Dacey, top ball carrier for Coleg y Cymoedd, but he hasn't had a lot of chance tonight. It'll need to be exited. Kuma under a bit of pressure.
Hold.
They just can't seem to find touch, and back come Glantaf in Evans. And Kinsey, who's a live wire, he's unorthodox, but he only knows one way. Good follow-up on the kick by Coleg y Cymoedd, and my goodness, Johan, they needed that.
They did. The pressure was mounting from Glantaf, and it's a great turnover by, I don't see who it was, but it was a good turnover at a vital time, really. Oh no, he's missed touch.
He's missed touch again. He saw a bit of space, tried to take it a bit quicker. Finn Evans got the bounce, and
retreat.
Well, George Thomas thought he was going to stay in, but it was a good kick from the fullback in the end. Nothing really going right for Coleg y Cymoedd.
It's a great exit kick by Finn Evans, the Glantaf fullback. Missed touch off the penalty. Was that Cymoedd's opportunity to build some pressure in Glantaf's half? But it's a great kick off the take by Finn Evans. Strike the ball lovely.
Boy, sorry. I haven't seen 10 down, sorry.
Just got a small stoppage as I think it was outside half. Evan Jones just getting seen to. As Hughes goes this time to the back. And round he comes again. George Thomas finds his number 8, Johan Dacey, trying his best to get in the game. On the corner is Jack Chalmers, the loose head. Good carry. 21 play. 2 one way, 1 the other. Hughes, show and go. Drives his legs. Just held by his opposite number. Elgin Williams on the floor. Good defence from Glantaf. Cymoedd can't quite get any purchase, but an infringement.
I shout the tackle.
Just edging forward. Plenty of time left.
20 minutes is a long time in a game of rugby, Sean. Plenty of time. Cymoedd starting to settle and build a little bit more pressure on this Glantaf side, and it's a good kick actually deep into the 22.
That is a good kick from Ben Kuma. And Cymoedd will have a say, that's for sure. They will not give up, and as weary as they look, they're in a good position here. Just need to get their drills right again at the line-out. Good take. Been impressive in the line-out. This looks a good maul to me. Here come the cavalry. Centres are in. Met with some sort of defence, but there's a lot of bodies in there. They get over the line. Do they get it down? They do. What? We said they'd have a say in it, and the first real chance of the second row. Kuma makes a good kick into the corner, And a well-constructed maul leads to a try. And I said the Baxter joined in, and indeed it was Johan Leishon, just missed out earlier, gets his try.
Yeah, Leishon joins the back of the maul. I think most players were in that drive-in maul, but it's a good finish. Pressure in that area, and credit to Cymoedd's line-out, Sean. Ropey maybe start, but they seem to have built into it, an execution in that area of set piece has improved, which has given them a bit more of a platform to play off.
It's a great kick from Kuma. It was needed. And, you know, for all the flashy, attractive, brilliant play, Coleg y Cymoedd are back in it. A forward effort, a back straight. There's Johan Leishon at the bottom of that. Expect the centre to come up with a maul try, but he hasn't. Coleg y Cymoedd have scored the last 2 tries.
Yep. We went through a phase of, I think it was 7-8 minutes, where Glantaf scored their 3 tries. The last 2 have come from Cymoedd. Their execution has got better as the game's gone on. We've seen them apply pressure in the first 20 and they're off again.
Now then, they got their tails up, but couldn't quite execute.
Black on the line, please. Black on the line.
First touch for Riley Fussell, who's got 4 tries this season. He thought they were away. Tried a little dink over the top, went straight out. And stolen. Lincoln Hall has been so impressive in the line-out, with and without the ball. And Cymoedd have it back, albeit retreating. They're right in this now, 1-score game all of a sudden. 21-0, it looked done and dusted. Oh, and it's gone a little loose, a hack forward, and Leishon was straight on the front foot. He's kicked it towards Wyatt, one little touch, can he slide it over? Yes, he can! And in a blink of an eye, Coleg y Cymoedd are back in it. The 3rd try in a row to the men in black. They've taken their opportunity, and all of a sudden, Stuart Lillycrap, we have a game.
Wow, similar to what we've seen from Glantaf in the first half. But how alert is that man? Leishon, he's been good this afternoon for Cymoedd. That stab on, and then Wyatt with a lovely little dribble of the ball and a good finish. I've been impressed with Leishon, probably one of Cymoedd's best players out on the park this evening. Everything he seems to have touched, he's created something from.
Kuma doesn't quite get it, so it remains 21-19. Let's go down to Lloyd Lewis with Geraint Lewis.
Reit, Geraint, be wedys ti ar hanner amser, oherwydd mae rhywbeth wedi gweithio?
Na, fi'n credu y boys, braidd yn rwystredig a dy'r hanner cyntaf, ond wedi bod mwy cywir yn yr ail hanner, dangos tyn bach mwy o ymynedd, a ni'n ôl yn y gêm, ond mae dal ffordd hir i fynd, a gobeithio ni gallu just cadw'r pwysau arno Glantaf nawr.
Gobeithio, diolch Geraint, fi'n mynd i siarad i Gags i nawr. Gags! Right, mae mab ti Rhys newydd sgoro trai a hanner, wyt ti reit nôl mewn i'r gêm, sut mae hwnna'n neud i ti teimlo?
Ie, na, bles iawn i'r tîm i dweud y gwir yn dod nôl mewn i'r gêm. Fel dweud i cyn y hanner, jyst bwysig bod ni'n dod nôl mewn i'r gêm a jyst chwarae bach o rygbi ni'n licio chwarae. Ond mae'n bwysig bod ni'n gweld yr adeg yma mas nawr a mynd nôl lawr i'r ardal iawn o'r cae.
Wel, mae'n gêm a hanner o flaen ni. Pob lwc, Ags i bwy.
Diolch.
Cheers.
Oh, it's lost in the line-up, but then Elgan Williams couldn't retrieve it. As we heard from a proud dad there, Siwan. Rhys Wyatt, of course, son of Gareth. Finished it well.
Yeah, great finish. He's right at the end of it. He had to dribble the ball as well. The weight on that dribble, Sean executed down to a T. This is a great finish by Rhys Wyatt. And we got a game on our hands. 2 consecutive tries from Cymoedd, but then a bit of a coach killer, really, when you can't gather. The kick-off, the reset, Sean.
It just goes to show, doesn't it? You know, for all the attractive play, and Glantaf have been excellent. It has, you know, the big part of our game is resilience, staying in the game, never give up. You know, you said yourself, 20 minutes is a long time. Games can turn quickly, and they've shown a lot of character at Coleg y Cymoedd.
Huge amount of character. 21-0 down at one point. You're thinking, how do we get back into the game? Character to score a try just before the half-time. And then the reality is this second half has been all them. So obviously the messaging, the communication at half-time, maybe that confidence booster before the half in execution of the try has an impact. And then on the bounce, you can score 2 tries and you're back in a game.
Yeah, good score before half-time. An excellent conversion from Ben Coomer. And then they withstood some real potent attacking force from Glantaf for the first part of the second half, and then took their chance from the maul. And before you know it, a breakaway try, well finished by Wyatt. Leishan instrumental in the build-up, and we've got a 2-point game. Well, we said, didn't we? 29 all in the season. Well, we didn't see it after 20 minutes, 0-0. It might well go down to that.
I know. Mad. We weren't saying that 20 minutes ago, but it's looking likely now. It's going to be a tight game. You can feel the pressure a little bit with both sides now building.
Oh, we got some Super Rugby Cymru coming up over Christmas. Tomorrow, join me. I'll be on Command and Quins in Cardiff. 7:15, S4C Click, BBC iPlayer, YouTube. And then we've got highlights Monday. Join us for that on YouTube. And more through Tuesday, 10 o'clock. Loads of action. But it's Command and Quins in Cardiff tomorrow night. Coleg y Cymoedd, meanwhile, in the Welsh Schools Colleges boys final, are back in it. Riley Fussell down the tram line to Finn Evans. And all of a sudden, Glantaf showing a lot more respect for Coleg y Cymoedd. Coomer, a booming kick crossfield, down, well read by Joe Fernandez. Having a good game, the winger. Steps one way, steps the other, gets the offload. Bailey cuts, fighting his way towards halfway in front of the crowd on the far side. Daniels brings in the skipper. Isaac Jones offloads. Oh, he wasn't ready for that, Griffith Ivan Davis, and now Fussell comes alive. The thing is now, it's 2 points, and it can be anybody's, so errors will be amplified. No advantage, says referee Jack Davis. Knock on by Glantaf.
Wasn't expecting that pass, I don't think. He was running the short line. Was he expecting it to go at the back?
Yeah, pass a little hard as well. And as with our previous game, with the girls, fatigue playing a part, bit of cramp here and there. Not sure it is down on the floor, but Glantaf looking at each other going, how all of a sudden we're 21-0 up, we're on the front foot, and boom, turn round, it's 21-19. 3 tries apiece. Great game near the Principality Stadium.
10.
Replacement coming on is Isaac Mannings-Brook. And he is on. Okay, let's go down to Lloyd Lewis while we have this stoppage.
Ceri, un o chwaraewr o'r niafod y chwarae da, yma'n Glantaf erbyn hyn. Reit te, gêm anhygol I fi yn Newstall, ond sut wyt ti'n teimlo oherwydd llynedd yn y rhwng cynderfynol, oedd Coleg y Cymoedd yn llwyddo I cael nôl mewn i'r gêm. Sut mae rhaid atol nhw wneud hwnna heddiw?
Mae rhaid gwybod bod tiriogaeth yn rili bwysig. So cadw gwasgu nhw'n hanner nhw, a wedyn prynu yn hanner nhw, dy'r ffordd gyda rhyw fath o pwyntiau. Os mae'n kick of a piss neu os mae'n gais, mae rhaid I sicrhau bod ni'n wario tiriogaeth a cymryd cyfleoedd ni prynu yn hanner nhw, achos yn y bryd ni'n teimlo bod ni'n falle roi'r bel nhw'n rhy hawdd. So ie, cadw'r bel a chwarae tiriogaeth yn ddau.
Mae'n rhaid i fi ofyn, an hanner amser prydwch chi lan, beth oedd y negeseuon pryd ni?
Ie, oedd y cais oedd yn ildio, just cyn y hanner, bach yn gas, ond just cadw'r ben nhw, a cadw ar gyda'r cyflymder ni, a ni'n hyderus iawn gyda'r bel gyda'r cyflymder.
Wel, fi'n joio, fi'n gobeithio ti'n joio pob lwc Kenny, diolch am amser ti fwy. Diolch.
Bind!
Just a little nervous in the Glantaf camp. And rightly so. That's down to the resilience of Coleg y Cymoedd, who now are on the front foot. Here's replacement, Manningsbrook. And it's just a little too far. The mark inside the 22, but they have the field position. Just looking at Johan Dacey here, suffering a little bit in midfield. The big number 8 with a little bit of cramp.
You're 10 there.
It's a fast surface, isn't it? It's a big pitch, fast surface, and to be fair, all boys are throwing everything at this game this afternoon.
Kuma, as the kick from Fernandez doesn't go out, and he's found a bit of space over the head of Evan Jenkins, who gets back, and I'm not sure he wanted to do that, but it's trouble now as Wyatt is on the front foot. But he's got isolated, and that's a vital turnover. They needed that Glantaf. They were trapped in that far corner. As we have another injury.
That was a great turnover. It wasn't a good exit kick, was it? It was an opportunity for Wyatt, for Cymoedd to counter-attack, but it's a great turnover by the scrum half.
Black on the line, please.
Daniels saved. Maybe a bit of pressure from Cymoedd there. You can see Cymoedd. I'm sorry, Glantaf. They're taking their time with everything here, Sean. They know there's only 11 minutes on the clock.
Boys, I haven't had it through. Come on, let's play.
And there's Johan Dacey. The calf is tightened up.
Okay. Time off.
Don't forget, at this level, it's a 70-minute game, so just over 10 minutes left, all to play for. If you didn't join us earlier, Gwent College won the girls' battle over Llandovery College to win their 6th title. And Glantaf are seeking their first boys' title here tonight. Coleg y Cymoedd, of course, have won it twice before. Glantaf going for a first. Well, they've got it at the moment, but there's plenty of time. 10 minutes now as they try and maul this over the halfway line. The red scrum cap of Owen Williams trying to buffer up front. Actually, it's Ollie Roberts. And still they inch forward. They have to keep it moving. Evan Jenkins, the 8, joins in. It spins around, but still goes forward.
Got a good setup here.
They break loose, but still a maul, and they get the penalty with Isaac Jones thrusting forward as Jones and cuts, and they get it to Fernandez off his right wing. The 22. Daniels gets there. Lovely pick-up by the replacement. Tudbull, 19, is on. Daniels having to do a lot of running, but here's Jones now. Lovely little snipe from the 10, deep into the 22. No advantage. You're going back, and of course it came from the maul. Well, Finn Emmons is looking to the corner. Good maul that, Sean.
Yeah, really good setup, really patient. We didn't see the build-up of that, but they trucked downfield for a good few yards, kept the ball, and then just caught Cymoedd offside then from the pressure that they've created from that dominant driving maul.
We've seen a lot of cramp in both games, the girls and the boys. I mean, are they just not used to the intensity of the pitch?
Yeah, I think there's two things, probably the intensity in which a final is played at, and you leave everything out there. You find that next level as a player, Sean, but also the size on this pitch, and it's a fast track, maybe different to what the type of fields they play on week in, week out.
Glantaf with a big chance here, 5 metres out. They win the line out. No, they've lost it. And who reacts first? Guess who? Lincoln Hall. And he's got gas for a flanker. What a foot race this is. Kinsey goes back. Now then, he's got wheels. Takes Fussell on the outside, but he's got the measure of him. He steps inside. So difficult to bring down his young Kinsey. The kick comes in this time. Well, one mistake here now as Kuma booms it.
Onside.
It's a little far. Well taken by Jenkins. A foot race. Harry Kinsey's so exciting, isn't he?
Very exciting. We've got a game on our hands. It's edge of the seat stuff here. It feels like anything could happen for either side at the moment.
It's a case of, I used to say, you either go out and try and win it or you go out and try and not lose it. And the danger of trying not to lose it is you tense up a little bit, don't you?
Boys, he's
talking
of
tense, look at these two.
They feel tense, I know that. Oh. There's nothing more tense than a close game in the coaching box, Sean, when you can't do anything about it.
That was the loss, 5 metres out, and Lincoln Hall has been everywhere and hacked it downfield. It was a foot race then.
Hall's been exceptional, Sean.
He has, hasn't he?
Very, very good. In so many assets of the game, we've seen him first half on the edge, line break, dink through, grubber through, and then his line out, the way he operates the line out, he's the go-to man.
We still have men down.
Well, they're all cramped. I'm cramping up out here. You and I, we're stretching off up here.
Time on. Okay. Boys, he's got up and gone back down.
Referee getting a little impatient now. Elgan Williams getting the treatment. Not sure there is much treatment for cramp, is there?
Pickle juice, that's what they need, Sean. Pickle juice. No one wants it, but it's the one thing that might help.
We good?
Well, none of them want to come off, that's for sure.
Okay. Time's on.
Barely 7 minutes on the clock. We go again with Evan Hughes, the hooker for Coleg y Cymoedd. Guess who? Lincoln Hall. Imperious in the line out.
I've got him through the seam.
It's a bit messy. Where is it?
Boys.
Possession at a premium. Referee having a good look. And he decides it's turnover. Well,
boys, I haven't got the ball. It's gone down.
He won the ball, not cleanly.
Have a scrum. Blue ball.
And Glantaf got some hands in there, Siwan.
Okay, one.
Yeah, done well to disrupt that and stop
Scrum.
Cymoedd. You've seen Glantaf's celebration off the back of that, how important that was with the clock nearing the last 5 minutes.
Sorry? So you want me to check
And the importance of really having possession yourself.
Okay, we will check.
Playing in the right areas at least. They don't want to be without possession in their own half.
Rhys Grono is on at loose head for Jack Chalmers. What impact can he make? Well, you certainly don't want penalties now if you're either coach.
Bind!
Clock ticks away.
Set!
5.5 minutes in a tense finish. Daniels, up steps Adams. Anywhere will do, it seems. We're in 21.
Retreat, please, Black!
Mansbrook, who pumps it down to Finn Evans. Has support on the inside and outside. Fernandez says, I don't want it now. Kuma, will he have a say in the outcome of this game?
Wing is on, wing is on.
Kinsey, it's been excellent. The winger picks his head up. It's not what he wanted. Kuma filled the space like a good outside half. See space. Who reacts quickest? Well, it was the captain, Vodojic. And he goes half past his opposite number. Jones sees a bit of gap over on the far side. Good cover from Mansbrook. Left-footed. Doesn't get exactly what he wants. It's gone out on the full, and that's a bit of a heads down moment there for Coleg y Cymoedd.
Yeah, it's a good kick battle there between both sides.
Black, there's you.
There's a good last kick by Glantaf to put pressure on. He didn't have an angle then.
He'll be checked, but
did Manning's Buke.
Numbers, boys.
He did well to cover it off, but then straight out.
Good angle, this. Yeah, didn't bend in enough, did it? There's Glantaf now. Look to try and drive an advantage home. Clock is important here. 4 minutes to go. They're in control. Not sure it's going to go too far here as the two centres join. And it is, in fact, Bailey Cutts who comes out with it. Into the 22, the pick and go. They've got to be careful here. Isaac Jones, big carry. He's carried well, the tight head tonight. Here's the loose head. Grifflan, good ball presentation round the corner. The skipper has led well, has Budodic, and that's up to 5 metres. Can they put the final nail in the coffin? Lan, 3 metres short. It's there for Daniels. Little snipe coming in from Evan Jones. Daniels looks as well. Has a go himself and gets in the corner. That'll be it. The clock is against Coleg y Cymoedd. The conversion will be really important because it is time, but scrum half. Mason Daniels gets Glantaf's 4th try, and he had a little look from here, but finished it well.
I did finish it well. He had 2 players on the edge, the 2 wingers, Kinsey and Fernandez, but he does well to scoot across, give the fend and the finish, because the defence was tracking across and covering. It's a good finish by the scrum half, Jones. And I'm sure they're not going to take this kick quick. They'll be using the full 60 seconds.
Well, I'm going to stick my neck out, Sean, and say he kicks this, they win the game, because it takes them 2 scores clear, and the clock is against Coleg y Cymoedd. If he misses it, it'll be all to play for. Bailey cuts then, difficult kick. Curls it round, strikes it beautifully, and he signals to his teammates with a fist pump that could be a great conversion from Bailey Cutts. It's a 2-score game, 28-19.
It's great play by Glantaf. Done really well to get themselves in that position, and then the finish from the scrum half. Really good work, and it's a good kick to kind of seal the game.
Outside!
Well, Teddy Williams, the Cardiff and Wales second row on Welsh commentary, has given the set in a game the player of the match to Glantaf tight head Isaac Jones, unsurprisingly with his carries.
Off your feet, stay please.
He's worked hard this evening, Isaac Jones, around the park. You know, as a tight head to put yourself forward for that many carries. Also, I think Glantaf have been dominant in scrum. Sean, an important area of the game. We've seen them have a few penalties there.
And there he is, Isaac Jones, the set in a game in the Welsh schools and colleges. Boys final, he looks up, he sees himself on the screen and gives a little right smile. Still got a job to do, albeit 30 seconds. Big smile from the tight head.
He's trying to contain his excitement, isn't he?
He's still looking up at the big screen and he's smiling when he sees himself.
11.
Come on, have a chance for the final word. And I say that because there's 31 seconds as some boys come on for Glantaf to sample an experience at the stadium.
Hold him.
Doesn't matter, there's 31 seconds. You got on in a final, you played at the Principality Stadium. A great thrill for all these boys, their family and friends. Now can Coleg y Cymoedd get the final say? They deserve it, they've been a big part of this final. Here we go. Evan Hughes, a hooker, he's worked tirelessly. Budodic is there, been a nuisance with and without the ball.
You're not on the ball.
Scrappy, last 10 seconds.
Ball's available.
Up the jumper stuff. They want the last score now. Hughes again. Well met by fresh legs.
No!
The clock is in the red. Lation, he's been excellent for Coleg y Cymoedd tonight.
Ball's available, man.
It's still there. Kuma, long flat pass, beautifully taken. Wyatt again, looking for his second.
Short!
Barely half a metre short. The line is there.
Short!
Can they get over? They've given a try, the referee, Jack Davis.
That's fine, yes.
Says try, and it was Kuma. And he's just realised the time is up. Ben Coomer gets the final try, the final act, if you like, before his conversion, to get the 4th try, but it won't be enough. It's 4 tries apiece. A disconsolate Ben Coomer will knock a conversion over to make it 28-26. What a final we've had. You couldn't separate them in the season, a 29-all draw. At one moment we thought Glantaf would run away with it with a 21-0 lead, but back came Coleg y Cymoedd with spirit and resilience to take it down to the wire. In the end, Bailey Cuts' conversion just made it too far for Coleg y Cymoedd to do it, but they got the final word, and the man of the match there, the player of the match, was Isaac Jones. The Glantaf boys celebrate, and Siwan Lillycrap, they just about deserved it.
They did, Sean, but what a spectacle of a final we had as a neutral. 2-point game for Glantaf to go ahead. The character that Cymoedd shown to get back in that game, but then for Glantaf to get that try and finish off. It was a great evening here at the Principality, and lots of good rugby on show.
Glantaf run out winners in the Welsh Schools and Colleges Boys Final 2025, beating Coleg y Cymoedd by 28 points to 26.
Yn ymuno da fi, mae captain ffantastig. Alfie, llongyfarchiadau, ti'n newydd creu hanes. Sut mae hwnna'n teimlo I arwain dy tîm di buddigoliaeth?
Mae'n teimlo'n arbennig. Ni efo grŵp o boys rili dda. Ni'n agos iawn yn yr ysgol. Felly wneud hwn efo'i gilydd yn just, mae'n arbennig. Just teimlad anghygol.
Sut ti'n mynd I wneud hynna yma? Dallu?
Dallu efo'r boys, probably. Ni'n grŵp teit iawn, felly, bydd ni'n cyffroes iawn I dallu heno.
Da iawn ti, boi. Reit, fi angen ffind o Isaac. Lle mae fe? Dyna fe. Seren y gêm, mate. Ti'n gwybod be? Oedd y 180 bench press na'n amlwg mas fyna heddiw. Mae pob cari ti yn anhygol. Nes ti joio mas fyna? Oedd yn edrych fel o ti yn?
Right, oedd yn really good. Oedd hi'n hoffi, oedd hi'n agos. Kept us on our toes, so oedd yn really good.
Oedd unrhyw adeg fyna o ti'n poeni? Oedd nhw'n dod reit nôl at chi o'n nhw?
Pan oedd nhw wedi cael 3 gais ar y bounce, oedd hi'n cael da. Ni'n angen aros mewn fan hyn, ond I fod yn deg I fwy, so oedd hi'n mynd I aros mewn, oedd hi'n gweithio'n galed, so fi'n really balch o'n nhw. So,
Ei, ti yw ser yn y gêm, ti newydd creu hanes, llongyfarchiadau mawr I ti bwyd. Joia di heno. Reit te, gawn ni weld rhywun o Coleg y Cymoedd. Dyma ni rhywun. Ben. Ti'n brawd? Reit, mae'r dyn ma, fi gyda lot o parch i'r bwy ma. Ail flwyddyn yn yno, ti'n I chwarae yn y ffeinal. Just colli mas, ond ti wedi syrenu unwaith eto. Bach yn bittersweet, ond ti'n definitely gallu bod yn proud o dy hun fyna.
Wel, dyna rugby efe. But un bod wrong bounce o'r pale a ti ar wrong end o scoreboard, so proud of boys, need to build really dyn, gweithio really galed, dwi wedi gwylio y forwards yn ymarfer, nhw'n smash o pen gyda gilydd, and couldn't be proud of it. Come on, the boys have done it, so that's the best shot, and mae Glantaf yn tîm a really dda, so falch I nhw hefyd.
Bydd y tîm ti yn proud iawn ohono ti hefyd, ti wedi bod yn wych dros y 2 flwyddyn nesaf. Ti mor dalentog, beth sy'n nesaf I ti, Ben?
Wel, fi ddim eisiau mynd edrych rhy fawr ond mynd nôl I Caerdydd nawr. Well, rest up first, but mynd nôl I Caerdydd, hopefully nag I Deans a dyna fe, wedyn hopefully Cardiff RFC nesaf, blwyddyn nesaf.
A fi siŵr ti'n mynd I dallu, ti eisiau? Ne, fi'n edrych man, ei Ben, top man, pob lwc am y dyfodol, mate. Diolch yn fawr I ti.
Well, Geraint Lewis there, trying to console his players, but as Ben Coomer said there, they can be proud of the effort they put in tonight. They took it to the wire, just a little bridge too far. The 21-0 lead that Glantaf put in front of them, well, seemingly got them clear, but the Coleg y Cymoedd players showed huge resilience. They came back, scored 3 tries on the bounce to take it to the wire. The scrum half, Mason Daniels, snuck over in the corner, which was beautifully converted by Bailey Cuts. And that was the difference in the end. Final word was to Coleg y Cymoedd, Ben Coomer squeezing over, converting his try, but it was a 2-point game in the end. And all the smiles are with Glantaf. But they will learn, Coleg y Cymoedd, from that. The disappointment come a long, long way since last year's final. And could easily on another day have run out victorious. But Glantaf playing attractive rugby, scoring some great tries, prevailed and remain undefeated for this season. They win the Welsh Schools and Colleges Boys Final 2025, and credit goes to Llywach ap Myrddin. The first time Glantaf have won the title, and it's been a good season. Strong performances from centres, Bailey Cutts and Will Adams, the wingers Fernandez and Kinsey Jones. Harry Kinsey. Player of the match was Isaac Jones. Tight head for his carries and scrum. Captain Alfie Godic really stepped up when needed, and the sadness is shown on the Coleg y Cymoedd players as they filter past the trophy. Richie Pugh, the former Ospreys and Wales, and of course head coach now of Wales, at this level, presenting Coleg y Cymoedd with their runners-up medals. A memento for them to keep, reflect back on. They've done themselves proud in front of their friends and family at the home of Welsh rugby, the Principality Stadium, and they've graced it tonight and represented their college with great distinction. There's Rhys Wyatt, whose try really set the final alight and made it go down to the wire. His dad, Gareth, the coach, will be proud of him, as he will of all the players. It wasn't enough. Glantaf, well, they've been geared all season for this. Undefeated, just the one draw with Coleg y Cymoedd, averaging 6 tries a game. And there's the player of the match, tight head Isaac Jones, and through they come. Finn Evans was solid at the back, has to be said. Forwards, when they needed it, turned it on, showing some great skills. Number 8, Evan Jenkins, heavily involved, and gracious applause from the runners-up Coleg y Cymoedd. There's the trophy. Terry Cobner, president of the WRU, waiting to present it. Good crowd here, filming the magical moment. And all the hard work, the training sessions, the preparation, the analysis has paid off. Smiling faces, the whole squad, of course, they played their part all season. Glantaf will be a happy school come tomorrow morning, no doubt. These players will be revered for their achievements. Terry Cobner now gets ready to present Alfie Pagodic, plus the customary photograph memento. All smiles. Likewise with friends and family, schoolmates, as he takes the trophy to his fellow Glantaf players and raises it. The Welsh Schools and Colleges Boys Champions at under 18 for 2025 are Ysgol Glantaf. And up they go again, the Boys Champions at the Principality Stadium. The under-18s boys, Wales Schools and Colleges champions then, for the first time, defeating Coleg y Cymoedd at the Principality Stadium. Ysgol Glantaf. Congratulations to all the players and coaches, and indeed to all Coleg y Cymoedd players and coaches too. But it's Glantaf that prevail and we'll be champions, and we'll be back next year to defend the title.
Gêm, a 2-1 yn wyn o'r Llys i Glist fan hyn. King Captain, Glantaf o'r gwrth Teddy, a prif y ffordd o'r Llywarch. Oedd hyn yn long time coming I chi, a chi wedi gwneud e, a chi wedi creu hanes. Ti'n gallu just dweud I fi sut chi'n teimlo?
Ie, eithriadol falch. A fel ti dweud, mae wedi dod yn teimlo bod ni wedi bod yn un o'r tîm gorau y blynyddoedd dwytha yma, a just heb dros y lein. Athyn ni'n trio gorau I beidio fynd croesi'r lein na, eto ddim yma, o ran taflu cwbl o chances ffwr y cangymeriadau, ond na, eithriadol o falch. Ar y leaf, I fod yn onest, bach o ryddhad bod ni wedi croesi'r lein, ond eithriadol o falch, achos mae oriau canodd o waith oriau caled yn mynd o'n ddo.
Wrth gwrs, a oedd unrhyw adeg yn ystod y gêm lle oedd tîm, waw, ni mewn trwbl fan hyn?
Pan oedd nhw'n breakaway fan hyn, mae ni cymoedd yn mynd fel semis llynedd, ond na, job da.
Bach o teimlad fel gêm y rown cyn derfynol blwyddyn diwetha, o'r cymoedd, momentum yn dod nôl i'r cymoedd?
Oes, edrych ar y cloc, ein 34-30 ar y chwarae ola, a ni'n meddwl, dal nhw allan fan hyn i'n ennill, a nath nhw sgorio, a ni'n meddwl, right, here we go. Gwybod second ffona cymoedd fyny ail hanner, a mi nath nhw chwarae teg, nath nhw lychu ar popeth ato ni, a nath ni'n gwneud pethau'n hawdd I ni na'n cangymeriadau, nath ni ffwr o beth ni dda am ennill scraps ac yn y blaen, a ddoth nhw nôl fewn iddi chwarae teg, ond nath ni eto. Dangos bach...
Oedd e'n gyrru'r boys caled dros y llinell. Chi'n rhoi nhw cwbl o diwrnodau bant o'r ysgol nawr?
Na, maen nhw'n ganol mocks. So mocks exams bore yma. Mae mocks ffiguroliadau bore fori. So sam lot o ddathlu fy nhw. Prawf cemeg 9 gloch bore fori.
Dwi'n wrth ni Llywarch, beth oedd y hyder y boys yn mynd mewn i'r gêm yma, oherwydd chi cael tymor arbennig o dda, a ni'n gweld nhw symud y bel, a oedd y boys yn dangerous yn iawn ar y slys.
Oedd, a dyna, hwnna oedd y neges, boys, mae'n rhaid chi goelio pa mor dda ydych chi, a coelio y steil a coelio'n beth ni amdan, a dwi'n falch nath ni sgorio ceisio ac ennill yn gwneud yn steil ni, mae hwnna'n bwysig iddyn ni, bod ni'n ennill gyda steil Glantaf, a dwi'n falch na I edrych nôl ar y ceisio, mae yna cyfle o crackers dim olch ar teg.
Oedd e'n wych I gwylio, oedd e'n really good.
Teddy, oedd ti'n bach yn emosiynol lan yn y box commentary fyna?
Na, look, oedd just greit I weld bod ni wrth I wedi cael ei dros y llinell. Fel fi wedi dweud, ni wedi cael sawl tîm dda dros y blynyddoedd. Ac, probably hwn reit lan yna, if not, the best I wedi cael ei dros y llinell. So, they're just yn da I weld, really.
Nath ni dweud, os ni'n ennill yn yma, fi'n ni'n mynd lawr o tîm gorau Glantaf. So, yn anffodus Ted, ni'n toffio'r tîm.
O'n i'n meddwl tîm blwyddyn diwetha?
Wel, dyna peth. Mae'r tîm wedi bod yn adeiladu ar 3-4 mlynedd. Ac yn dweud lot o'r hogiau yma yn rhan o'r siom llynedd. Ac eto, dim allu bod ni ar yn gorau eto llynedd, ond mae'n neis gweld lot o'r gefnogaeth yn fan hyn, ond dwi'n eithriadol o falch. Ond eto, mae'n bwysig y ffordd ni'n neud o ac y steil ni'n neud o.
Ie, a o ran chi blwyddyn nesaf nawr, fel wedys i, oedd lot o'r boys yma yn cystadlu llynedd, felly lot yn symud mlaen. Sut mae'r core group sy'n aros mewn am blwyddyn nesaf?
Ie, da ni'n eitha hanner bob blwyddyn, hanner blwyddyn 12, hanner blwyddyn 13. So eto, mae'n lot o hogiau blwyddyn 12 wedi gobeithio bod nhw'n coelio'n eu hunain, achos dwi'n meddwl, o'na lot yn nhw'n meddwl lle bod nhw'n gallu chwarae ar safon yma. Dwi'n gobeithio bod ni wedi rhoi yr hyder yna, ac eto, gwaith caled na I ddatblygu'r hogiau yma. Ni'n cymryd balchder mawr yn y gwaith ni, a gobeithio mae hwnna'n dangos drosodd i'r hogiau, ac falch, eithriadol o falch o bob un yn nhw. Achos mae'n lot o waith caled yn mynd fewn iddo. Mae'r safona, ni'n gofyn safona uchel, ni'n debandio lot, ac mae werth am ddyddiau fel iddio.
Llywarch, ti wedi creu hanes, llongyfrychiadau, ti'n heiddi fo joiadi heno nawr. Diolch yn fawr I ti bwy. Gwych. Reit te, am gêm, am ddiwrnod o rygbi, 2 gêm gwych fyna. Oedd y gêm yna mor agos. O'n i'n gofyn yr un peth I Llywarch. O'ch chi'n meddwl oedd y Coleg y Cymoedd yn mynd I wneud yn y pen draw? Oedd e mor agos?
Oedd e mor agos yn y diwedd. A pob clod I Coleg y Cymoedd I dod nôl mewn I gêm I sgori cyn hanner amser, a wedyn dod nôl mewn I nhw. Mae hwnna'n dangos cymeriad o Coleg y Cymoedd hefyd, ond fi'n credu y stael o Glantaf wedi chwarae, a sut maen nhw wedi chwarae trwy gydol y blwyddyn, oedd nhw'n hynod o heiddi eu canlyniad heddi.
Ie, a gyda Alfie o ti'n nabod e'n dda yn amlwg, oedd e'n buzzing ar diwedd pam nes I cyfweld da fe. Ti wedi bod yn sefyllfa lle chi wedi trio am y tlws mawr, chi ddim yn llwyddiannus. Pa mor pwysig yw i'r boys I wneud y hanes na? Ni wastad yn dweud o, nhw wedi creu hanes heno.
Ie, mae'n neis I nhw just get that bit where, what's the saying, get over the line. A just gobeithio nawr yn y flynyddoedd I dod, allu'r tîmoedd arall wneud fel maen nhw wedi wneud heddi. Felly bydd lot o'r boys blwyddyn 12 gallu cymryd hyder fewn i'r tymor nesaf. ac gobeithio I Glantaf allan nhw parhau I fod yn llwyddiannus.
Yn sicr, a fel wedys I, 2 gêm anhygol. So, be nes ti o'r gêm gyntaf? Nes I really joio hwnna, yn amlwg Coleg Gwent yn heiddiannol o ennill. Beth oedd y meddyliau ti am y gêm na?
Fi jyst credu mae'r safon o'r tîmoedd yma yn y boys a'r ferched yn codi trwy'r amser. Mae hwnna'n gwaith galed sy'n mynd mewn gyda pawb yn y tîmoedd ni. Ond o'r Gwent yn heiddi eu canlyniad heddi o'n nhw wedi chwarae yn wych, ond pob clod eto I Llandovery o'n nhw wedi taflu popeth at nhw a fi'n credu 2 gêm cyfartal ni wedi gweld heddi a 2 gêm o safon uchel ar y cam yn Principality a cyfle gwych I chwaraewyr ifanc cael y cyfle hynny.
Ac wrth gwrs gyda Gwent, o'n nhw'n ennill llynedd. Ydy gêm menywod yn Gwent yn lle iddi dda? Fel beth yw'r drawstoriad o gwmpas y tîmau I gyd? Amlwg mae'n gryf yn Gwent, ond i'r gweddill y wlad, ydy yr un safon uchel?
Mae safon yn codi trwy'r amser, ond falle efo Gwent un o'r colegau gyntaf I roi provision yn y gêm fenywod na, a fel dweud o Scott Matthews, mae'r ferched fyna yn cael yr un provision ar mae'r boys yn cael na. So mae hwn yn neud gwahaniaeth, maen nhw gyda rygbi 14 awr yr wythnos, mae hwn yn creu gwahaniaeth enfawr, a chi'n gweld hynny yn y ffordd maen nhw'n perfformio. So, Gwent falle oedd y cyntaf I dechrau hynny, ond ni'n gweld programs arall nawr, fi'n credu fel gweld ni Llandovery yn codi ei safon hefyd.
A go on, Teddy.
Fi'n credu oedd y 2 gêm heddiw o'n reit safon uchel, ac gobeithio bod lot o pobl yn gwylio, lot o plant merched a bechgyn yn gwylio, ac gobeithio yn y blynyddoedd I ddod, all y safon jyst parhau I gwella, really.
Gwych, diolch yn fawr am eich cwmni chi heddiw, fi wedi joio bod gyda chi, ond gadewch yn ni edrych yn gyfrin beth sydd I ddod ar S4C. Nos fori Caerfyrddin yn gwahodd Caerdydd lawr I Parc Caerfyrddin yn y S4C, chwarter wedi 7 mae'r cic gyntaf. Ar dydd Sadwrn wedyn am 5 munud wedi 3. Clwb rygbi Montabawn yn erbyn y Gwelch, bydd hwnna'n gêm gwych fi'n siŵr. I'r fans pêl-droed mas na, mae sgorio I chi am 20 munud wedi 5, Met Caerdydd yn erbyn Caernarfon, ac am chwarter I 8, Clwb rygbi Caerdydd yn erbyn Ulster. A dyna ni am 10 o'r gloch, Clwb rygbi ar DC o Bordeaux yn erbyn Scarlets, must win i'r Scarlets. Wedyn sgorio wrth gwrs, uchafbwyntiau'r penwythnos nos Llun 25 munud I 10, a wedyn nos Fawrth am 10 o'r gloch, uchafbwyntiau Super Rugby Cymru. A dyna ni am ddiwrnod o rygbi. Coleg Gwent yn ennill adran y merched wrth gwrs, a Ysgol Glantaf just yn meiddi Coleg y Cymoedd I creu hanes. Am noson ni wedi cael fan hyn yn Stadiwm Principality, a heb ots nac oni bai, mae dyfodol disglair da sawl chwaraewr ni wedi gweld heddiw ma. Tyfer boint ohonyn nhw fydd yn ymuno gyda Teddy a Swan gyda capiau Cymru. Cwpl o nhw fi'n siŵr. Tan tro nesa, tara.